Trucking YouTubes, what's going on? It is Tuesday, day after Memorial Day. It was kind of slow today, I'm not gonna lie, but I think it was a fluke a little bit. I think we could have done a lot better. I have a feeling that this week is going to continue getting a little bit better than it was today for sure. I think we're going to finish strong this week. I don't know, something just tells me in my gut. I see the freights out there. I just don't think they're trying to pay yet. I think everything that was left over from last week, they pushed it out for the higher rates, obviously. And now, they got all that stuff out. And then later, they're trying to, with the new stuff, trying to hold the rates lower. And, obviously once comes day of the pickup or day before the pickup, they're gonna start paying the money again. So it's always a stupid game with these brokers. These freight brokers are seriously annoying, especially if you got carriers that you work with a lot and they see you're posting loads on a DAT or on your whatever broker load board you have. And yeah, okay, even though it's Tuesday, if the loads are for Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, well, not Wednesday, but Thursday, Friday, dude, just pay a couple extra bucks to the carrier that you do freight with, and they're going to do the load. Why wait? You're just screwing yourself, because right now the carrier will probably take it for a little bit cheaper, and then you're trying to sell it for really cheap, and then you're going to be waiting to the day of or whatever, a couple hours before the pickup appointment time, and then you're going to end up paying a bunch more money, which makes no sense to me. I didn't get a chance to look over the hot market maps yet because I had a pretty busy day. I had to come in today. A couple people weren't at work, so I had to take care of some extra responsibilities at work today. Also posted a podcast today, because I'm not going to post this video until tomorrow, but I posted a podcast today I did with this gentleman from Canada about cabotage and the visas, the immigration stuff, how they're using drivers, for cheaper wages, all that crazy stuff. I thought it was a really good interview. You should definitely go check it out. It is a little long. It's almost an hour long. But it was a good conversation. I enjoyed it. And I'm actually starting to enjoy these podcasts. So I just hit up somebody that does trucking on TikTok that's kind of in my area. Even though he's in the area, I asked him if he wants to Zoom. We'll see what he says. I kind of like this podcast stuff about trucking. I think I'm going to start doing a little bit more of that, because I really don't see any interesting trucking podcasts for some reason. I don't know, I just don't. I try to watch that What the Truck, whatever, the Freightways one. It's not really a podcast, I guess, more kind of news thing. They do have interviews with people once in a while, but I'm pretty sure those are paid sponsors that pay them to go on there and talk about whatever technology or whatever trucking related company they got. But I don't really like that. It's not my type of trucking. I'm used to the scummy, you know what I mean? Like Chicago style, trucking. I want to talk about more, I don't want to talk about this corporate stuff. You know what I mean? That's not what I'm into, man. I'm not a corporate person. You know what I mean? I probably can't get a corporate job because of my record, but besides that, I couldn't see myself being in a corporate job and trying to go to work every day. You can't go smoke cigarettes when you want, and you got to behave yourself. You get an HR department. I worked at a pretty decent sized company last time. They got an HR department. I was like, what the hell are you doing, dude? HR, it's a joke, I don't know, man. I'm used to, if I'm gonna go work somewhere, if I was, when I had a job, or if I ever in the future, hopefully not, but if I do need a job, I don't want to go talk to HR. I want to go directly talk to the owner. You know what I mean? To get stuff done. I don't even like talking to managers. If I go places, and it's not that I think I'm too good or anything, but it's dude, a lot of places you go to, especially trucking companies, or probably mostly any industry, if somebody's a manager, they probably weren't just good at their job, you know what I mean, doing booking freight or whatever. So I'm not trying to go there and ask a manager and get micromanaged for everything I want to do. You know what I mean? I'm the type of person, I want to go talk, get it done, boom, or just give me a free range of motion. And if I mess up, I'll take the blame. It's on me. But yeah, I don't even know how we got into the whole manager conversation. Oh yeah, corporate America. Yeah, I can't do it. I can't do corporate America. Not for me, man. But so I want to do a nitty gritty podcast. You know what I mean? Like normal average people. I'm not proper. I don't talk proper. I'm not gonna act like I'm gonna talk proper, because I'm just not gonna do it. You know what I mean? So I want normal people, not these uptight corporate, you know what I mean, tech, whatever, You know, I mean, I'm not opposed to talking. Like, for example, like, dude, if I got a chance to interview Jeff Silver, dude, I would interview this guy in a second, man, because I've been like learning about this guy for quite some time, and this guy's like, seriously, man, that guy's like a freight gangster, bro. Like, he knows what he's doing, man. Like, I would love to interview him, and I would even like try not to swear and be a little bit more proper just for a chance to interview him. But that guy's like a legend, so you know what I mean. But like overall, I don't want to be doing that kind of stuff, and I don't want to be watching these weird, you know, corporate podcasts. I'm trying to think like if there's any other, like I can't even really think of a podcast that's really trucking. So I think I need to hit, you know, that aspect of it and start doing a little bit more podcasts, like talk about trucking, talk about life, you know, how people got into trucking, all that kind of stuff. Or like, you know, like trucking influencers, or like on YouTube or TikToks, like how did they get into it, like what did they do, how hard they worked, how much time they put in, how long before they started hitting it, you know, like decently with the views and subscribers and stuff. So that's the stuff I'm interested in, the stuff I wanna do and talk about, you know. So I'm gonna try to go with that. So far, the 2 podcasts I did is people hit me up on TikToks and they're like, hey, I want to talk about the subject. Talk to one dude, another dude hit me up like, hey, this guy's not saying everything right. I want to get my 2 cents in. So I'm like, all right, cool. And it's kind of like different. Like this is different. Like talking to like the vlog, and it's different when you actually like sit down for the podcast, because I actually like take notes before it. And like, you know, like questions I have to ask and do some research, or if I'm already researching a subject. And it's like, I don't know, it's kind of like the flow of the podcast, you know. Over here, I got to sit and talk, and because I don't edit this stuff, you know. So like, I just want to keep on yapping, and hopefully it's interesting, you know, people listen. Which actually, some more people are starting to listen. I believe it or not, I have no idea why. But some of these stupid vlog videos got like over 100 like views already, which is not a lot. I mean, you know what I mean? But it's a start, you know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. So that means there is people out there that, you know, like don't like that cookie cutter stuff either. And, you know, like, hopefully, you know, I bring some kind of value if people are listening, you know. The market update ones usually get like more views, like in the hundreds, like 1,000, one got like over 2,000 views. And I like doing those market updates too, because, you know, for some people that don't check on the market, just want to know what's going on really quick, or if you're like an owner operator, you're driving or trying to book your own loads all the time, maybe you don't have time to look into this the whole time. So, you know, stuff like that is useful. But definitely check out that podcast I did with Dude. It is pretty long, like I said, about an hour, but it's a good conversation. And then check out the other one too, before that. I think it's called like B1 Visa. This one is called like Is Trucking Under Attack, for the thumbnails. So if you guys get a chance, just check them out. Let me know what you think. I mean, that's pretty much about all the yapping I'm going to do. I probably won't upload this till tomorrow, just because I already uploaded the podcast today, so I don't want to do like 2 videos within like a few hours of each other. I just probably wouldn't make sense for the YouTube algorithm. But hey, if you made it this far, appreciate it. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. And if you don't like me and you made it this far, then you're just a dummy. You might as well comment and just get something going, even if it's negative. I don't care, man. So I'll talk to you guys next time.